Hello and welcome to Switchboard, where we make short videos about games. Today we'll talk about when the next 3D Mario for Switch 2 comes out, and we'll come with a guess based on previous release history for the previous Super Mario 3D games, and I'm pretty certain I can predict this. But instead of waiting to the end of the video, I just want to give it up front. If you don't want a reason, I just want a guess. I believe the next Super Mario 3D game will come out between November 2025 and July 2026. If you want a reason for why I believe this, please stay and I'll give you the why. There's no rumors in this, it's based completely on data. And let's jump into it with the first game, Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. It came out on the exact same day the Nintendo 64 was released, and it reached 36.2% of all the Nintendo 64 owners, which is a pretty high reach and was part of the reason why the Nintendo 64 sold that many consoles. For the GameCube, we have Super Mario Sunshine, which came out 9 months after the release of the GameCube. It reached 29% of the GameCube owners and was a big part of why the GameCube sold. It didn't sell well, GameCube, but at least it was part of the reason why it had the sale it had. If we jump to the Nintendo Wii era, we had Super Mario Galaxy 1. There is a Galaxy 2, but in this video we're only focused on the one. Super Mario Galaxy 1 came out 12 months after the release of the Nintendo Wii and reached 12.6% of the Wii owners. And let's jump ahead to the next, which is the Wii U, another console that didn't go too well for Nintendo. But here we have Super Mario 3D World, which came out 12 months after the launch of the Nintendo Wii U, and it had a reach of 43.3% of the user base of the Wii U, which is actually pretty great, but only sold 5.9. It had a return on the Switch, but we'll not get into that on the video, where it sold a lot more, but that's due to Nintendo Switch consoles sold way more than the Wii U console. Last but not least for this video, we have the Nintendo Switch with Super Mario Odyssey, where the Super Mario Odyssey came out 12 months after the release of the Nintendo Switch and reached 20.8% of the user base of the Nintendo Switch, which is pretty high. It was also a big reason for some of the sales of the Nintendo Switch and why some got the consoles. So you have probably already noticed that there is a clear pattern here. And there is a clear pattern that Nintendo is pushing Mario up front when they come out with a new consoles. With the Nintendo 64, it came out 0 months, and both for Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario 3D World, it came out 1 year after the release of the consoles for the Wii and the Wii U. So Nintendo is pushing Mario up front, and they either tend to release it in a summer period during June or July, or during the winter holiday, so it can come out for Christmas, Black Friday, where you have some of the big sales of the year. That's why, if we look at the time frame we have, then within 1 year of the release of the Nintendo Switch 2, which is going to release here in June, 5th of June, then the next big selling period within a year is the winter holidays, which is a very good option because we only have the Pokemon and maybe the Metroid there, but we need another big seller. And if it's not going to release within that window, they'll most likely push it to the June, July, the summer window next year, but they then will release the next Super Mario 3D. At least that's how it looks when we follow the tendency of what Nintendo has done previously. Anyway, this is my guess. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for seeing this video. I hope you're having a good day. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Give a comment with your educated guess, and I'll be happy to respond to it. Have a great day.